Hey there everyone, I'm Vidhima from Sources Classes and today we are going to solve CAT 2023 questions, right? So in front of you is a question directly from the question paper. So the question reads, let n be the least positive integer such that 168 is a factor of 1134 to the power n, okay? 168 is a factor of 1134 to the power n. Now, if m is the least positive integer such that 1134 to the power n is a factor of 168 to the power m, then what is m plus n? So let us solve this step by step. So first of all, I have two numbers, that is 1134 and say 168, right? So let us take the factorization and write down the possible factors. So what are the factors of 1134 that I can write down? So we can take the LCM of it, and after taking the LCM, we have 1134 is equals to, see, 2 into, so this is 3 to the power 4 into 7 to the power 1, okay? Yeah. So basically, if you multiply it, this is 1134. So after taking the LCM, we can get these. That is 2 into 4 times 3 into 7, okay? And if we take the LCM of 168, then we have 2 cube into 3 into 7, okay? So these are the factors. Now, I have to look for common factor, in the sense 168 is a factor of 1134. That means what I'm looking for? I'm looking for, so if I take the division like 1134 to the power m divided by 168. So 168 should be able to completely divide 1134 to the power m. That means in the denominator, after the factorization, after the lowest term should be 1, right? So now what can I do here? So see, if you take division of these two, so 3 and 3 to the power 4 gets completely cancelled out, 7 gets completely cancelled out. So what is left here is, as you can see, 2 cube in this part and 2 in this part, right? So obviously what I need, the value of m, if it is 3, then I can, sorry, this is n, I'm sorry, this is n to the power n, right? Yeah. So if the n is the power of n, the value of n is 3, that is, if its power is 3, then this can get cancelled and this will also be covered, and so the 168 will completely factorize this one. So that means I can say that n is equals to 3. And by same logic, what I need to check is here, now 1134 to the power n is a factor of 168 to the power m. That means I divide 168 to the power m divide by 1134 to the power n, right? Now you look at these two again. So so let me write down what I have. So it's 2 cube into 2 into 7, let's say, to the power m, and here it is 2 into 3 to the power 4 into 7 whole to the power n, correct? Now so as so yeah, this is 3, okay. So it's very clear here that this part and this part we can cancel out easily, but here the 3 and 3 to the power 4, so here we have some extra, right? So what is the common factor I can get here is the question. So that means here we have got n is equals to 3, correct? So if I put n is equals to 3 here, correct? So that means what do I have after simplification? We have 2 cube 3 into 7 to the power m whole divided by, and here I can write down 2 cube into 3 to the power 12 into 7 cube, correct? Now, so of course this part and this part can get cancelled, and this, so that means I need a number which is greater than 3, and also it will strike off 3 to the power 12. So I can say that since this is 1, this is 12, in order to strike it off, I can say that m should be 12. So that means if here n is equals to 3, then 168 is a factor of 1134 to the power n, that is 1134 to the power 3. And by same logic, if m is equals to 12, then I can say that 1134 to the power n, where n is 3, that means 1134 cube is a factor of 168 to the power 12, right? So from here I can derive that n is 12 and m is n is 3 and m is 12. So what we need is m plus n is equals to how much? So which is 3 and 12, that is 15. So do we have 15 here? Yes. So option A is the correct answer. All right. So this is how we have to approach. Now let's move on to the next question. So next question here in front of you is given that if x and y are real numbers such that x square plus x minus 2y minus 1 whole square is equals to minus 5x plus y. Okay, so I am targeting this equation. So let me write down this equation for you. That is x square plus x minus 2y minus 1 whole square is equals to minus 4y x plus y. तो पहले इस इक्वेशन को हम लोग एक साइड में लेके जाते हैं, पूरा को इक्वल टू 0 के फॉर्म में ला देते हैं, है ना. So in that case we have what? I can write down x square plus x minus 2y minus 1 whole square plus 4y into x plus y. Now that is equals to 0. Correct? So now what can I do here? See, if I take so let us multiply this. So we have x square plus x minus 2y minus 1 whole square plus 4 into xy plus 16y. Okay, now what I'm doing is I'm taking this term and this term together. So if you look at it carefully, what do we have here? This is 4, this is 4y square, correct? Yeah. So if I take these three terms, so that is, let me write down here, 4x square plus 4xy plus 4y square, this is 1, and we have x minus 2y minus 1 whole square is equals to 0. Now look at this first bracket. This is basically our a square plus b square formula. What is a here? That is x. What is b here? 2y. So this is this plus this is x minus 2y minus 1 whole square. So now basically I can say that this is a square plus b square is equals to 0. Now sum of 2 square is equals to 0. It is only possible when individually the square number are 0, because we know that otherwise the sum of 2 square number cannot be 0. That means I can say that this, that is x plus 2y whole square is equals to 0 and x minus 2y minus 1 whole square is equals to 0. Now in the question, let us see what we have to find out. In the question, we have to find out the value of x minus 2y. So I can just, use this part to find out the value that is required. That is x plus 2y whole square is equals to 0, which means x plus 2y is equals to 0. That means the answer here is 0. That is option D, correct answer. Okay. Now let us again move on to the next question. Okay, interesting question here. So what is given here is that you are given root over 5x plus 9 plus root over 5x minus 9 is equal to 3 times 2 plus root 2. And you have to find out the value of root over 10 plus x9. So let us first write down what is given. The condition given is root over 5x plus 9 plus root over 5x minus 9 is equals to 3 times 2 plus root 2, right? Okay, now let us simplify the right hand side part, that is 6 plus 3 root 2. Now if I completely write these terms under root, so what do I have? 6 is basically root of 36, and if I take it inside, that is 9 into 2 root 18. That's what I have. Now let us have a look at the gap, okay, on the left side and the right hand side. So if I look at this one, so 5x plus 9 and 5x minus 9, so the difference between these two values is 18. And similarly, the difference between 36 and 18 is also 18. So what can I say? I can compare these two values. That means I can compare this with this value and this with this value. So from here, I can conclude that, 5x plus 9 is equals to 36. So 5x is equals to 36 minus 9, which is 27, right? So x, okay. So what I need here is 10x plus 9. So 5x is 27. So I can say that 10x is equals to 2 times 27, right? Which is 54. And so I need 10x plus 9. So 10x plus 9 is equals to 54 plus 9, which is 63. So root over 10x plus 9 is equals to root over 63. So now what is root over 63? So root over 63 is 3 root 7, and hence A is our correct answer. Next question. So the next question is basically, in order to solve the next question, we should have a thorough knowledge about the rules of logarithm. Okay, so this question is from logarithms. So what is given? We are given that log base x square plus 12 is equals to 4, and 3 log y log base y x is equals to 1. And we have to calculate the value of x plus y. So from these two given conditions, we have to first calculate the value of x and y. So let us see. Let us write down first what is given, right? So we are given log base x square plus 12 is equals to 4. So what can I write it down? I can write down, like, I can take the base this side. So x to the power 4 is equals to x square plus 12, right? Using the rule of logarithms. Now from here, what can I write down? That is x to the power 4 minus x square minus 12 is equals to 0, correct? So now let us take the middle term factorization. So see, x square minus 4 into x square plus 3 is equals to 0. So after middle term factorization, we get this value. Now we have x square is equals to 4 or x square is equals to minus 3. As you know, the square value cannot be negative, so this is cancelled. Now from here I have two options, x is equals to plus minus 2. Again, minus 2 is not possible, therefore x is equals to plus 2 is what we're gonna take. So we have got the value of x to be 2. Now we have to calculate the value of y, right? Now for that value, we will use the second condition. What is the condition? 3 log base y x is equals to 1. So we are given 3 log base y x is equals to 1. So I can write down from here that log base y x is equals to 1 by 3. So now I can take the base this side. So I will get y to the power 1 by 3 is equals to x is 2 here, right? So basically this is 2. So y cube is equals to, yeah, so we have got 2. So if I take 3 by 3 on both sides, so the value of y is equals to 8. So I have already got the value of x is 2 and the value of y is 8. So we have to calculate what is the value of x plus y. So that is 2 plus 8 is equals to 10, which is our answer, and that is option number C.